planning is a huge challenge. How many sprawling cities can the climate cope with? And Jamaica is no exception. Our urban areas are increasingly seeing concrete in place of greenery. And what about our human health? Our right to clean air? Our right to play a role in our city develops? I'm Monique Rose, and I was fortunate enough to receive a Chevening Scholarship in 2016 to study environment and sustainable development at the University of London. That's me there with my colleagues. Currently, I'm working in a private architectural practice every day, contributing to Jamaica's urban development through planning sustainable communities. My whole reason for applying to Chevening was that I was much younger in my career, and I was seeing develop happening all around me, new buildings happening in a haphazard manner, and witnessing climate change happen right here in Jamaica. I wanted to play a role in how Jamaica was going to develop in the years to come. Going to school in the UK was a greatest academic experience. I made friends from all walks of life. Most of the books and articles I was reading were written by my own lecturers, but the greatest lesson happened outside the classroom. It happened outside in a park. In November, one of my professors wanted to have a class in the park, and I thought, wait, that's kind of weird. This is master's, not nursery school. Plus, it was freezing outside. This is a park that was just outside my school building. Of course, it didn't look this inviting in November when it was freezing, but since that day, it changed how I viewed parks, and I would walk through this park every day on my way to class. Having free access to this park made my time at UCL much more enjoyable. It was a point of release for me. It made me think about accessibility to parks back home, and if we Jamaicans knew the true benefits of parks. I did some research into this titled An Appraisal of the Past, Present, and Future of Green Spaces in Kingston. According to the World Health Organization, every city is recommended to provide a minimum of 9 square meters of urban green space for each person, provided that it is safe, accessible, and functional. For the urban population of Kingston, with some allowance for persons who travel to Kingston for work, but live in Portmore or St. Catherine or St. Thomas, we need 1,600 acres of green space. The Kingston metropolitan area measures just under 120,000 acres. Green space should account for a minimum of 1% of that. As at today in 2021, we are barely achieving that. The table shows our current positioning. I looked at St. William Grant Park, Nelson Mandela Park, Hope Gardens, Devon House, Emancipation Park, and Papine Park. With these 6 green spaces, we achieve 1.37 square meters per person. Now, sure, there are other open accessible green spaces that are not on the list, and adding them would certainly increase the ratio shown of 1.37. But for a space to meet WHO standards, they should be accessible, safe, and functional. We know that even some lands at Devon House aren't openly accessible to the public. As you can see, the provision, management, and access to urban green spaces is already a challenge, and reducing it further with future development will only create a worsening scenario. As time progresses, Kingston's urban population increases. We have seen development in countries in the UK, and they've learned from their own mistakes and have tried to dial back and implement re-greening plans to build urban sustainability, environmental resilience, and social community. So what makes a green space safe, accessible, and functional? It must have amenities and people. To form a benchmark of great green space, I looked at 2 parks, Emancipation Park, a public park, and a semi-public park, Hope Pastures Community Park in Ligonier. These 2 parks satisfy the World Health Organization's criteria for both accessible, safe, and functional. I then compared these 2 parks to National Heroes Park. Architects and urban designers say that people and amenities are important, and so a good park offers 10 or more attractions to maintain diversity, liveliness, and visitors' interest to keep them coming back. My research showed that the items listed here were the most popular amongst persons that answered my survey. From the table, you can see that Emancipation Park satisfies all of the criteria. Hope Pastures is developing and maintaining these amenities in phases. But National Heroes Park is barely satisfying two amenities as their jogging trail is a dirt track. It's no surprise that National Heroes Park sees the least amount of visitors despite its size and location. National Heroes Park is the largest openly accessible green space in Kingston, and I analyzed it against Sir William Grant Park in downtown, Emancipation Park, Hope Gardens, UTEC Campus, even Mona Reservoir and King's House lands, to truly understand its vastness. Furthermore, it's located in one of the densest parts of Kingston, with various communities surrounding the park. So why is it failing to be safe and functional? The answer is its lack of design and amenities. A jogging trail and a historic monument are not enough to attract people to the park. Persons were asked to rate the park, taking into consideration entrances, furniture, lighting, and so on. National Heroes Park ranked a low 2.6 out of 5. They saw National Heroes Park as a dust bowl. The park user survey also revealed that 86% of the total respondents were of the opinion that there's not enough green spaces in the corporate area. So here we see that not only do we need more parks in the city, we need more quality parks full of people and amenities which go hand in hand. Amenities attract people, and people attract more people. The survey showed people traveling for more than 30 minutes from as far as St. Thomas, Spanish Town, and St. Anne just to spend a day at the park. This is how important green spaces are to Jamaicans. For residential and commercial real estate development, location is one of the single most crucial factors to consider. As Kingston undergoes rapid development on a massive scale as a result of a construction boom, right now, no other space type is in more higher demand than pedestrian-friendly outdoor urban garden spaces. Since the pandemic, public parks have become people's places of refuge for those contained to their homes during lockdowns. To maintain clean air for us, our children, and our children's children, we need green streets and pocket parks that are open, accessible, and functional as a mandate for sustainable urban development. Thank you.